Hi, I'm April Goff Brown, and welcome to this episode of Practical Human Design with April. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a rut, wanting to get out of it but not knowing what to do? Or being too afraid to change or to do anything so you can get out of that rut? That, my dear, is self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is the thief of your potential. And I'll give you a little insight here. Everyone does it. We don't mean to. It's mostly subconscious. But it is the actions or the behaviors, the habits, and the beliefs that we have that stop us from reaching our fullest potential. That is self-sabotage. Now, we're all on a journey, and I do think that almost everybody wants to evolve and become the best version of themselves. It begins by having awareness of where you are and what's coming next, and wanting to make the change so that you can evolve and that transformation can happen. You see, we're all on this journey called life. Now, a while back, not too long ago, I did create an oracle deck. It's called the Dragonfly Journey Oracle. And the idea behind this was to be able to support you and myself on our journeys, looking for that encouragement, that support that helps us get to where we need to be. And while I was looking at all those positive things to get there, such as things like nurturing yourself, really, really important. Authenticity, being able to live to your authentic self. And new beginnings. New beginnings is big because when we finally become aware and commit to removing self-sabotage, we can begin anew. But there's also those things like friction. And so when you break a pattern, friction is bound to emerge, right? It comes with obstacles. And so maybe one of the reasons you haven't been able to get out of this rut is the obstacle or multiple obstacles that have been in your way, including yourself. There's also storms. And storms can stop us, but as we change, we can also have storms. Well, I use this deck every morning. I have for the past maybe 3 months now, and it is a supportive deck. Yay, I'm really glad about that. But it also is a deck that I'm finding will come straight at you when the time is right. And so in the last, maybe few weeks, I've pulled this card 3 times. Yep, self-sabotage. First time it was like, oh, come on, not me. I don't do that. And the second time it was, all right, I better explore it. And when the third time came along, it was like, okay, I really need to sit back. I need to start journaling and meditating on where actually am I self-sabotaging. And the card says, break free from the patterns that keep you small. And so it's breaking patterns that keep you from reaching your goals, that keep you from being your best self, that keep you from trying, okay? That keep you from believing in yourself. Because the things that we have been told, that conditioning that we got, okay, becomes ingrained in us. And so now we believe these stories, we believe these things that have been told, and we begin to feel unworthy. We might feel that we're not deserving of something. And so we allow ourselves to stay in this place of habit. And even though we may not like it, in a strange way, there's comfort there because it is what we know. So you see, to address self-sabotage, you first need to become aware of your patterns. You need to become aware that you do and actually do this. It shows up in things like procrastinating. It may show up in rationalizing. It may show up as giving up. It may show up as just resignation. This is all that I'm worth having. This is all that my life can be. And I need to let you know that that's not true. In human design, and my core belief, which is why I love this so much, is I believe that you were born perfectly designed, and then life happened. Life happened with all of those messages that you adopted that become your self-sabotage. And so the important thing, and why I'm here, is to help guide you away from that conditioned messaging, that conditioned behavior, to become your most authentic, best self. Getting back to your perfect design, if you will. And so, here's what I want to offer to you. I have a 60-minute reading that will give you the start of what your human design says, how you are meant to be in this lifetime. We'll begin to look at some areas where you might be conditioned and begin to look at your patterns of how you self-sabotage. And remember, everyone does it. You can get in touch with me at my website, www.aprilgoffbrown.com. Scroll down on the Work With Me page, and if you're not quite ready, schedule a complimentary call, and we'll spend about 15-20 minutes just chatting to see how, indeed, I may be able to help you remove some of your patterns of self-sabotage. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, and also consider subscribing to my email list. You'll be notified every time one of these videos drops. And I look forward to seeing you soon, and I'd love to meet you in person. Thanks for watching.